Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I am Mounty Carlin. Welcome to another Let's Talk. And today's Let's Talk, I haven't seen too much about in the past couple of days from all of the massive amounts of YouTubers out there. And I kind of touched on my last Let's Talk. It was basically, I was talking about the meta and how it's balanced or unbalanced. And so I want to go ahead and continue that because a lot of you were concerned that I was kind of giving it away, the one-shot shotgun, the one-shot sniper rifle, the Alpha Bridge set, and some of the other metas that were out there. And I gotta say, the one thing that I didn't cover is probably the one that's the most important. Sure, yes, there are these one-shot shotguns and stuff like that, but what I gotta say is that the assault rifle has become increasingly important, and I haven't heard a whole lot on this because I don't know if Massive has decided or not what they're going to do with armor and how that worked out in the PTS. They haven't said anything about it, and so I'd like to really understand if they're going to do anything about the armor in 1.5, because if they do, the Darkzone is going to be hugely populated with assault rifles, and I saw a huge population of assault rifles. People love the assault rifle. It takes people down super fast because it does direct damage right to the armor. It takes you all the way down and it kills you. It's super fast. It's almost the equivalent of having a shotgun or a sniper rifle that does one hit. The one-shot sniper rifle does a great deal of damage from long range though. That's the one benefit of that. The shotgun, it's probably the one thing that's going to counter the shotgun. If you let someone get close enough to you and you have an assault rifle and then he has a shotgun and the shotgun wins, you might want to go ahead and rethink whether or not you should be doing PvP at all. I mean, that's really what it is, as my boy Infamous would say, he's getting folded. And that is the key thing here, is that shotguns are going to be essential in 1.5 in the Darkzone, if that is true. Also, probably in survival, because what it is that the PvP aspect of this is going to change, and there's going to be a lot of meta shifts. So while I'm talking to you about the Alpha Bridge set that I was going to talk to you about in my last video, it is the one with running two assault rifles. So that is the one that is really going to help you out the most, because it's going to give you a lot of different variable builds with assault rifles that are going to be doing extra damage to you. And there are things that we don't know yet, whether or not destructive is going to be essential in the PvP of the Darkzone, or whether it's not, or how that's going to work. But switching back and forth between assault rifles, you are looking at some serious damage dealing going into the Darkzone. And I have a feeling that the Alpha Bridge assault rifle meta is going to be much larger than your one-shot shotguns and your one-shot sniper rifles, because you have to get close enough. And right now, the Darkzone, there's no reason to go in there unless you're going in there to kill people. There is literally no reason. And why I say this is because even though there's lots of loot in there and stuff like that, people aren't going in there for the loot. You can go get loot wherever you want, and it's very, it's plenty. It's plentiful throughout the game. You'll get all the loot you need. There's no reason to go in the Darkzone except to PvP. And that's really what it comes down to, is do you have the right setup to go into the Darkzone when 1.5 drops? What you're going to need is an Alpha Bridge set. You're going to need 2 assault rifles. You're going to need something to boost that. You're going to maybe need some Savage Gloves, maybe a Reckless chest piece, something along those lines to go ahead and make that build and be like the super guy with the assault rifle that's just going around wrecking people. I got shot in the face, it felt like it was for less than 1 second before I even knew it, the guy had killed me. It was an amazing feat. People are just running rampant on the PTS with the assault rifles. Now, there were a couple people that were like me that were, basically I was just trying to test out this sniper rifle build, as you saw in this last one. But I also wanted to test out the shotgun to see how viable that is. And basically the number you're looking for is about 118,000 damage on your gun. So whether it's a sniper rifle, whether it is a shotgun, and the one key thing that I didn't tell you is it has to be a headshot. You have to get a headshot. You're not one-shotting a body shot. If you saw the difference between the body shot and the headshot, the body shot was around 27,000 to 35,000 damage, and the headshot was almost 126,000 damage, depending on your armor mitigation. Now, some of the guys, it was definitely not 100% of the time that I was shooting them that they would go down with a headshot, but it was pretty darn close. If you're running with 2 people and one person shooting shooting them, or you shoot them with a one shot with a sniper rifle in the head, and you could take them down within the next second just by with your SMG or whatever it is you pull out next. It's going to be super fast. You probably pull out your pistol and do it. That's really what it comes down to. That's going to be super fast, super meta, and people are going to be doing that as well. The sniper rifle I say because there are some cool sniper rifles. The M700 is going to be it, and it's going to take a little while. If you don't kill them on the first try, it's very possible that you are going to die. The reason why I don't think that it needs to be fixed is because if they miss, it takes a little while to reload, and somebody could definitely get up on you within that time if you shoot at them and they come back. It's really, what it comes down to is that you better not miss. You better be a good sniper if you're going to be doing this, and you need to have a massive amount of damage. You need to be using booster shot. You need to be using your pulse. You need to be doing whatever it is to get your damage up so that when you do shoot them, they don't survive it, basically. Because if they survive, they're probably coming after you. And if you're actually, far enough away, my sniper rifle has an optimal range of like 30 meters, and then it has like some bonus damage after 60 meters. And so it also has, in the M700s, also have a bonus if you're 1.2 meters higher than the target you're shooting at. So you want to be elevated as well. So there you have it. Those are the things that you want to look for when 1.5 drops. We're about a week away, actually less than a week. I mean, it's coming out on the 22nd. There are things, it's coming up super fast. It's going to be next Tuesday before you know it. I mean, it's literally 6 days away. So hopefully that's the release date when they're going to drop that. That way we can all get started on that, and then they can do their march toward the last stand, and we can get up on it with the PTS and everything like that, probably sometime in January. I'm not thinking that the last stand is going to come out in December. It's probably looking toward end of January, early February, if anything. That way it gives you enough time to really get into the last stand and then move on into whatever it is that you're going to play after that, Wildlands or something else. But, it's one thing that I got to say is that it's a little disappointing that they're putting out these game modes, because this is DLC. It's downloadable content, and the majority of the community really wants the story to be furthered. And so it's, these things are good, like they're game modes, but they don't feel like DLC to me. It's not really a DLC that you're downloading. So we'll save that chat for another time, because that's really where it is. Is your DLC worth spending the money to get? Because that's really the question that we need to have answered. I'll have that for you tomorrow. So if you really want to do that, go ahead, drop a like on this video. We'll go ahead and get that out for tomorrow. Subscribe to our channel, subscribe to my directors' channels. They're really looking for it. And hey, if you're looking for a boost in your YouTube channel and you have some great content, go ahead and submit me a note or something like that. I'll check it out, and I'll see if I can get you into a director program with me, because I want to try and help smaller YouTube channels really get started. Infamous had 19 people subscribe to his channel when he first started posting content, and he has some great content, and it's really hard for young YouTubers to really get their start. So I want to help you out, get your start. If you got good content, I'm happy to do a spotlight for you, at least with one. If you're a division YouTuber, it's going to help you out a little bit more. If you actually have some skills at how you present yourself, it's going to help you out a lot more. But I've had some mild success with some of the other COD YouTubers that I've come across and stuff like that. But yeah, there's people out there that need help, and I'm happy to help you. But you got to understand, I can't take everybody. I can't help everybody out. But if you would like to be a director on my channel, submit me a note or something like that. Have me check out your channel, have me check out your videos, and I will see what I can do. So anyways, that's all my time. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. For all of us here at the Division Let's Talk, I'm Mounty Curl, and we'll see you in the Dark Zone. Agent out.